And angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hi beautiful people, this is Anna Grace Taylor with your first weekly reading for 2018, January 8th through to the 14th. I'm going to be using Sandra Anne Taylor's Energy Oracle just like I did for the year reading last week because I just love it. It's just really specific about emotions, about various things going on. Love the artwork and just really wanted to share it with you for a while. So here is the first card for Monday and Tuesday, so let's see what they have to say. Alright, so this is an interesting card because it's exactly what we just said. They deal with specific emotions in this deck. And, you know, envy isn't something that we often talk about because we feel like it's not great to be envious and, you know, what does it mean and can I really say it without coming across as really harsh? Well, there's two streams of thought that come to mind when I'm asking the angels about this, and that is, first of all, perception. This time of year, we can get into like, oh, I want this year to be the best year ever, which is great, but we can then base what we think we want on a lot of other people. Now, it's fine, isn't it, to be inspired by someone. And actually we can use envy as a way to really know, like, what do I really want? What do I really admire? What do I really want to go for in my life? Because it's a reflection. So if we're envious, it must mean that we want something that another person has. So it can give us a real pointer as to what is important to us. However, the angels are saying that sometimes our envy can be based on a perception of something or someone that we think that they have. We might think a certain person has exactly the life that we want, but perhaps we don't even know them. Maybe we think that they have this perfect relationship or this perfect happiness or this perfect life because they have X, Y, and Z, when actually it may not be based on a whole lot. And I think that's a real trap of social media. So the angels are saying just to be aware of who and what you are envious of in the coming days, the next couple of days especially, because we can really use it to see where we are inspired, what we feel inspired by, because usually when we really envy something, it's something within us that's just untapped. So we can use that in a really positive way, but try not to trap yourself in being so envious that you are judging somebody's happiness when actually you have no idea how they feel. So just be aware of that emotion within you. Let go of the shame of feeling it because we're all human. We all have these emotions, and it's just a nice thing to be aware of if this should come up for you. To just move through it, to use it to help you get some clarity about your own life and what is going to make you happy. Okay? Alright, so as a follow-on to that, this is really interesting because it's the 5th chakra, the throat chakra here, Archangel Gabriel. I think we talked a little bit about Gabriel in the year reading, and if we didn't, how beautiful that this should come up, because this is all about speaking our truth, and sometimes that truth is not uncomfortable. That doesn't mean that we have to be mean. It perhaps is a way for us to remember, you know, does somebody really need to know that I am envious? Does somebody really need to know? Perhaps not, because we want to be happy for them, but we can still acknowledge our own truth in that in a way that feels comfortable for us and honouring of our own feelings. So if you feel like there's something to say to your loved ones, to people around you that you've been kind of holding close to your chest, this feels like a great week to do it. Again, the wonderful thing about having social media and us being able to connect like this is that we can share a space where we're much more able to share our message. And this kind of message around us sharing and being teachers for each other was so prominent in a lot of, especially the last half of 2017. It feels very important that we ask Gabriel to continue to help us to be confident in the way that we express ourselves. And that doesn't have to be vocally. It could be in written form. It could be that you really want help with a project. It could be that you want to be more confident in how you feel within your own expression. It could be something like it could be a drama. It could be an acting thing that you want to do. Anything. It could be painting something. Anything creative is very much present with our fifth chakra. So you can call on Gabriel to help you, knowing that he or she, because I often see Gabriel as female, they don't have gender in the same way as we do, will help you in this area. Okay, beautiful. Gabriel means messenger. So if you feel that you want to be more of a messenger, then go ahead and ask him to support you. Okay? All right, and this, I love this card for the end of the week. It's community. This is a group of beautiful women coming together and supporting each other. And again, that seems to have been a theme as well in the last few weeks and months. And remembering, as we talked about, that sometimes in a world where we are connected to each other, we can judge that quite harshly. But this is really remembering that as we come together with those who truly support us and those who truly are our tribe, whatever that means to you, we're going to have a richer experience. So it's very important, especially at this time of year, not to isolate yourself. If you are needing to reach out for help in some way, please do so, because this is a sign of the power of togetherness, the power of numbers, and how community is so important to us as we go through any year, but especially this year. I feel like it's very much a time for us to come together and be supportive of each other, rather than, as we said at the beginning of the week, envious. So move through that emotion of envy if it's present for you, so that you can actually really celebrate each other and the people that are around you. Because if we all have a similar goal, a similar sense of purpose, a similar sense of wanting to make a difference to our lives and to others' lives, that is going to have a greater energy to it, because there are people with the same intention around us. So I hope that helps you. I love those cards. Again, as I said, I love it because they're so specific. They really get to the heart of the matter, and that's very appropriate because we're talking about, our own hearts and any feelings that come up in the next couple of days that we feel a little bit uncomfortable with, but are still very valid. And then using that to express ourselves in a more truthful way, in a conscious way, so that we can actually be out in the world and be out in our community and not shut ourselves away. So, sending you so much love. I will be back with another reading next week. Hope you have a wonderful one. Let me know in the comments how you get on. Much love. Bye-bye.